Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about today. Of course, the big news: Dubai will impose charges on single-use plastic bags beginning July 1st, 2022.
And the MENA's 50 best restaurants were announced in Abu Dhabi last night.
We want to know your favorite UK food, so you can win 2 tickets to a VIP dinner at Expo 2020, all for UK National Day.
And warmer temperatures ahead for the UAE.
Thank the Lord. And also, later in the show, we are super excited. We have Eve joining us. She is going to be starring in Say Yes to the Dress. And we have lots of questions for Eve. So stay tuned for that. We're very excited about that one. But before we start the show, we've got a giveaway in honor of the UK National Day. You can win 2 golden tickets to the Taste of UK, which is a VIP dinner by Michelin star chef, Chef Vinit, taking place at the UK Pavilion. Now, to win, all you need to do is follow Chef Vinit, and actually all you need to do is comment your favorite UK food. So put that into the comments wherever you're watching from, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What is your favorite food to eat from the UK? And you could win a fabulous dinner date.
I am sure the comments are gonna be filled with my mom responding, because she is obsessed with Chef Vinit.
Really?
Absolutely obsessed.
Oh, that's
and I'm
amazing.
sure there's so many other fans there.
Where does she watch?
Facebook, YouTube, I think.
She watches on YouTube?
YouTube.
Interesting. We don't get that many comments on YouTube, so Simran's mom. Also, thank you for the sweets. Simran's mom just came to town and she brought me these amazing sweets. It's too many for me at the desk. I need to share them actually, don't I?
No, it's all yours. My mom's like, it's all for Casey. I'm like, okay, I'll make sure she knows that. And Chef Vinit, I'm sure, has such a huge fan base. His food is amazing. So guys, you want to get in on this 100%. But guys, since as you can see, we're not up to our casual attire.
We're looking spectacular.
Good one.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's definitely not sponsored by Lenskart, today's show.
No, it's not.
Who are opening their store today.
They're beautiful.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
Do you like mine better, or do you like yours, what you're wearing?
Well, I do love a tortoiseshell, and they have a tortoiseshell that dips into a pink, so I just feel like it's pretty
bougie.
Nice.
And they're very affordable.
Anyway, while Lenskart are the sponsor of the show, the thoughts and opinions are Lovin Dubai, and they did actually not sign off this start to the show looking so fabulous with her glasses.
But guys, we will start today's show with some news that broke out yesterday. Dubai to impose tariff on single-use plastic bags starting July 1st of this year. Now, the Executive Council of Dubai took to their official Twitter account to announce tariff charges will apply to single-use carrier bags in all stores, including retail, restaurants, pharmacies, and e-commerce orders starting July 1st.
Yay! Finally! This is the time. It has come. Well done to the UAE. What a fantastic decision.
It really is. So in 5 months, users will be charged 25 fils per bag. And this is just the initial phase of the bigger plan to ban single-use plastic bags altogether in 2 years' time.
And the UAE government will also look at reducing harmful fishing practices, such as banning the use of nets and the enforcement of fees for waste disposal. Oh, interesting. Beginning January 22, which significantly reduces waste production and dumping of waste in landfills. These are in line with the environmental objectives set out in the UAE's national agenda, where government entities will also aim to turn waste into resources. So some big news there. Are you excited? Do you think it's a brilliant initiative, a brilliant boost by the government towards sustainable living?
100%. I think people getting into the practice of using reusable bags or just paper bags and those that are more environmentally friendly, it's long overdue. In other countries have already implemented this long before. So it's just like Dubai being, the UAE being a smart city and being so progressive, this was just, bound to happen.
Natural progression. And even, so it became a force of habit. I feel like we've spoken about this on the show that when in Ireland, I can't remember when they brought it in, but there was, there was a lot of conversation about it at the time, but then you slowly formed your habit of bringing your bags to the supermarket, which I kind of lost here. And every time I rarely go to a supermarket shop, I'm always thinking, oh, I've forgotten my bags. And I never remember them, but I'm always like, oh, I forgot them. And it's not about the fee, really. I'm just like, I don't want to use so much plastic and overuse it. But you'll start buying the sturdy plastic bags, the longer life ones, whatever you call them. They cost a little bit more, but then you keep them in your bag and then you bring them to the supermarket and it's just a lot easier. And even if you are forgetting them, and if you're paying for plastic bags every time, you're contributing towards the government's effort to reduce waste with that 25 fils.
100%. I think Waitrose already implemented this last year, the year before, I think during the pandemic, because that's when people are like, is it the best time to be charging people for plastic bags? But all these stores have the most sturdy reusable bags, like you said, like Waitrose, Spinneys, Choithrop, they all have such good ones that you can reuse for like months on end and they don't get spoiled, and you can use it for your own personal things as well, not just shopping. So, I mean, it's great, the efforts, and that too, knowing facts such as 86% of turtles found dead on Emirates' shores are due to is because of plastic consumption.
That is crazy. That
86%.
is so sad. 86% of the little turtles because of our plastic use. It's horrific.
And then we go and eat the fish. I mean,
we don't eat the turtles though. They're cute. I love fish too. I love them all, but they just happen to taste delicious. I like fish.
And then 50% of camels in the UAE also have died as a result of plastic waste. 50%. So, I mean, it just goes to show how needed this move is and the eventual phase to completely ban plastic altogether.
Really interesting about the introduction of, in future, a possible charge on waste. Because I have to say, it's one of the things that you just don't even have to think about living here. Like when I lived in an apartment and you just throw it down the chute, it's like, oh, it's gone. And sometimes buildings had recycling bins, not always. And now outside my house, I have a recycling bin and I have a full bin, and you just dump it in and you don't think about it, and there's no little charges and there's no tickets, and it's so hassle-free. However, if it's a move towards reducing waste, I'm all right with it, depending on the cost.
I mean, just the first week we were in the office and we didn't have bins, like just to see the amount of waste that we produce.
Wow, it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we need. As society, we need to actively look into reducing 100%.
Would love your thoughts on this story. How do you feel about the tariff being introduced? And also about the potential introduction of a charge on waste. Let's jump into our next story. So the MENA's 50 best restaurants were announced in Abu Dhabi last night. So last night in the capital, world famous chefs, restaurateurs, and geniuses in all things art of culinary descended on the capital for the world's 50 best restaurants, where the best 50 restaurants in the Middle East and North Africa were named. So if there was ever a time to update your foodie bucket list, this is it.
Now, chosen by 250 anonymous votes and finalized by a panel of 6 judges, this vote is highly contentious. Now, 11 UAE restaurants featured in the top 20, which is high praise indeed for the UAE restaurant scene.
Okay, so let's go through them very, very quickly. And it does, like, if I'm going out for a fancy meal now, I'm going to go to some of these places. So number 20, congratulations to Mimi Kakashui, which is part of the brand that has La Cantine. They have Lana Lusa. It's down at the Four Seasons, I think, and it's meant to be amazing. So well done. It's actually quite a new restaurant. So I think their feature would be, they would be very proud of that feature. Number 19th is a restaurant in Egypt. Number 18, Trescent.
Oh, of course. Of course.
We knew Trescent. Trescent is the besto. Number 17 is a restaurant in Israel. Number 16, Reef. Kushia Kaya, and I've just butchered that pronunciation, but he is Chef Reef Othman, who is actually I think he got an award for the top chef.
Oh, wow.
A Saudi restaurant. Okay, 13, Koya.
Of course. Oh, duh.
Number 11, Il Baro.
El Baro?
I just wanted to go through all your reactions because that, of course, was hilarious. Il Baro is an Italian, meant to be one of the best in the city, obviously. It's at the Al Naseem, and I literally walked past it being like, I really just want to eat there. I just want to have a glass of something sparkling and have a pasta, and but I've never eaten there. Gaia, number 10, which is in...
That's a no-brainer.
Okay. Gaia is Chef Easy's restaurant in Where are all the fancy restaurants? The DIFC.
DIFC, okay.
LPM, also Le Petit Maison in DIFC also. Number 6, which I haven't heard of, Orfali Bros Bistro. Orfali Bros?
You haven't heard of that one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
Of course.
Tell me about it.
It's one of the top restaurants. They have amazing food there.
Okay, number 4 needs no introduction. So this is amazing because Tresson was number 18. Tresson Studio, which is literally absolutely fabulous. All they do is a tasting menu. It's like 13 or 14 courses. We've eaten there and it's just fabulous. So Tresson Studio, number 4. Number 2, Zuma is an international restaurant. They have it in Dubai. I've never eaten there, but it's busy. It's always out the door busy. And number 1, which is just fabulous, and it was chosen. It's an independently owned, unflashy, unlicensed, super casual, no reservations joint, and it came in. And also, its prices are very, very reasonable. It came in as number 1 in the MENA region. Is Three Fills.
Woo! I passed by that restaurant so many times in downtown. I'm just like, downtown, right?
No, it's on.
That's Sikka. Where's Three Fills?
It was called Sikka. It's like on the. What do you call it? Where is Three Fills? It's on the bay, Jumeirah.
On the bay, Docks.
It's like near like a fishing. It's in Jumeirah, and it's like down there.
But is anything priced at Three Fills at that restaurant? Does it live up to its name?
You'll need to go and check.
Oh,
that's a good question. But like for all of the restaurants there, Three Fills has a very good price point.
Nice.
It's on the sea. It's casual, and the food is just amazing.
We can vouch for so many of this. And just the other day, Faza and Cristiano Ronaldo were at Zuma. So it makes sense. How is High Joy not on that list?
Sushi Sambo.
Oh, sushi. Oh, never mind.
That is also a good question about High Joint. If they did best burgers, we know that High Joint would be up there with the tops.
Oh, 100%, guys. Any of your favorite restaurants that didn't make it to the list, let us know.
Do let us know. Let's jump into our next story. So, if you want to win a fabulous dinner at the UK Pavilion, comment right now your favorite UK food to win 2 tickets to a VIP dinner with Michelin star chef Vineet at the UK Pavilion. So, as we know, February 10 marks UK National Day at Expo, and it's going to be special because, as you guys also probably know, unless you've been living under a rock, the Duke of Cambridge, Prince William, is attending. Is there like a royal... He's going to be at the parade. There's going to be a parade. Prince William will be there. We don't know if Kate's coming, but that's what we want. That's what we really want.
We want Kate.
We want Kate.
And want to see what her outfits. Oh, I just love royal outfits.
So that coincides with the UK National Day on the 10th.
And we're expecting some exciting performances.
Yes, we are, including the Birmingham 2022 Queen's Baton Relay, which will also parade through the Expo site along with the Prince and pass through Commonwealth National Pavilions. That will be held by the Prince himself. Other appearances include Tessa Sanderson, a 6-time Olympic gold medalist, 3 times Commonwealth gold medalist, who will participate as one of the Queen's Baton Relay baton bearers.
Oh, wow.
It all sounds very English, doesn't it?
It really does.
And in honour, all you need to do to win these Taste of the UK VIP dinner by Michelin star chef Vineet Bhatia, taking place at the UK Pavilion, just comment your favourite UK food right now. And for brownie points, follow Chef Vineet. Winners will be announced on Lovin Dubai Instagram later today.
Oh my God. Tell me, Casey, what is your favorite English food?
My issue with English food is that it's very similar to Irish food. And Irish food is always better. So I actually find it very...
What came first, Irish food or English food?
Irish food. And I'm glad I have this platform to say that. And there's no one to dispute that with me.
I disagree.
There's this place called Greg's.
Greg's?
That you can actually get frozen Greg's here in Abu Dhabi. And they do these like really basic pastries, like little like... pastry rolls and things.
Okay.
Fuss-free. But if you ever just want like a hot, warm one, you just go in, you get Greg's pastry, and it's just...
Is that English or Irish?
It's English, because the game is UK food. I wasn't going to say an Irish one, because English breakfast is trumped by Irish breakfast. Sunday roast is like an Irish Sunday roast. Like everything. So I'm going to go with Greg's.
Oh my my God, this is the second time I'm hearing this. I went for a Sunday roast brunch on Sunday, and it was very English themed, the UK flag and all of that. And they're just like, the Irish came up with this. And I'm like, second time I'm hearing it.
We do it so differently.
Amy
It's just
is there.
remarkably better.
Amy's there. Do you want to say it again?
English food and Irish food are on par, and I will say nothing else. But I do want to know, what is your favorite English food? After being to the roast, would you say that's your favorite?
English food? No, we were mostly eating up all the risotto there. But are crumpets English? Crumpets?
Crumpets. Yeah, crumpets.
Crumpets,
Like,
I guess.
Do you mean like scones or scones?
Scones. Yeah.
Tea and crumpets?
Tea and crumpets.
Afternoon tea?
Are they the same thing, scones and crumpets?
I think so. I don't know.
I used to love fish and chips at one point.
Fish and chips.
And then baked potato. That's very English, baked potato, no?
No.
No. It's Irish. Never mind.
We can't claim the baked potato, but we just did. I would love to, like, what is Cornish pasties? They're known for like pastry pies.
Pastry pies.
Pastry pies, yeah, really, really hot ones. What about the English? As they have a lot of influences from around the world in their food.
Fries. Are fries English?
There are breakfast fries, yeah, and every English person watching right now is obviously going to be like an English breakfast fry.
But you know what,
Trumped by an
croissants?
Irish fry.
Don't comment croissants. They're not English. They're French. I don't know.
Thank you for that. Guys, add in all your comments because we're going to be choosing the winners from Instagram, from Facebook, from Twitter. We're going to screenshot your answers and we're going to announce this later today because actually it's February 8th and the dinner is happening very, very soon at Expo. You need to be available to attend and it's a VIP star-studded dinner at the UK Pavilion. Thank you, Expo 2020 Dubai, and thank you, Chef Beneat, for passing on these fabulous tickets.
Exactly. English tea, guys. English tea. Now, more tea on the weather. Now, warmer temperatures ahead for the UAE. Now, it may be chilly and awfully windy right now, but with winds blowing at 60 kilometers per hour and seeing lows of 13 degrees Celsius inland and 14 degrees Celsius on the coast. But looking ahead, temperatures will begin to get warmer, reaching up to 25 degrees Celsius and will creep up further as the weekend approaches, hitting the highs of 20s on Friday. So I remember just running through this in the beginning and you're just like, yes, why? Why, Casey?
Why what?
Why are you excited about temperatures rising?
Because it's freezing at the moment.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean 20 to 25, if it stays there, perfect. If it exceeds 25, that's when we start worrying.
I love the heat. Like even now thinking about the cold, I'm just cold. It's just every evening I go out and I don't know what to wear and dress. I'm going on a boat later and I'm like, I need to wear like tights and boots and scarves and jackets because I don't want to be the one moaning about the weather. Again.
Sounds like you're prepared. I mean, you have, is it the all white yacht party?
No, it's later today. My boyfriend's parents are over, so we're taking them on a boat.
Oh my God, fancy!
Yes.
I just took my mom to Pizza Hut yesterday.
Did you pay?
Yes, I paid for Pizza Hut. I can afford Pizza Hut.
That's my boyfriend's parents. So
If
it was my mom, I would pay.
Yeah.
I took her on a boat once for like it was like there was a lot of people on it, but she loved it because then she could chat to all these other people.
Oh yeah, your mom is so social. Like any place, I'm sure she'll feel very comfortable when there's a big crowd.
Yeah, if it was just us on the boat, she'd be like annoyed because I'm sitting looking for the amount of chat that she requires in an hour segment. But there's all these other people, so she goes around, she gets to know them, so it's great.
That's so much fun. But
our moms should meet.
Sorry?
Our moms should meet.
Oh my God. They should.
They should do the show. It'd be so much better than us.
Should we plan it one of the days?
Yeah. We won't tell them, and then we'll be like, just go.
You are live in 3.
And then we'll go for a coffee.
And watch
on that
them
note.
on IGTV like you guys. So a new spot in town to get your lenses has opened up today. Now looking for the right place to get yourself a pair of spectacles? Lenskart have you covered. With Lenskart, you're guaranteed to get modern and trendy new glasses at amazing prices, and their range includes innovations like blue digital, anti-fog, progressive anti-glare, and much more.
And what's really cool is that you can pick the shades before you buy, before you even enter the store with their super cool 3D try-on service. It's AI-powered facial mapping feature with frame recommendation features through the Lenskart app. So that's amazing. You can literally right now go and see what it looks like without even going to the store. And if you guys use the code LOVENLK100, you get 100 dirham off. And this offer is exclusive for the first 200 buyers during the week. So that's right. Now is the time to get your hand on some Swish new frames. And they didn't actually ask us to wear these, by the way. I just want to highlight that. But we just thought they looked cute. These say Vincent Chase on the side.
What do mine say? They say John Jacobs.
Vincent Chase.
John Jacobs. Is this a sign? Is my future husband going to be called John Jacobs?
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too.
That's a song? That's a thing?
It's a thing.
Oh.
These are pretty cool. I do like them. I used to have
Glasses?
I used to wear glasses and contacts for years and years, and then I got laser. But now I see that they're kind of cool, and I'm like, but I'd like the option.
It looks nice. You're doing it good.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I never liked glasses, ever, and I wore them my whole life. Same like you, got LASIK done, just threw my glasses away, and now I'm just like, 1 second, hold on.
They suit you. Those ones.
I think the shape, try it on.
Suit your coloring.
I think the shape, it's the shape. Oh, yes, Casey.
What do you think? Do I look nice?
Oh my God, it's like...
I like this color. You can have these ones. I really
you
like
should,
these ones.
This should have been your... Was this your look when you were teaching back in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, and Dubai. It's very stern. I was a very stern teacher, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just hearing some comments coming through. Neha on Facebook says her favorite UK food is beef Wellington. Good one.
Oh.
Good shout.
Interesting.
Guys, Lenskart is opening today, and if you want to get that discount, it's exclusively to Lovin followers, Lovin audience, Lovin readers, Lovin watchers. So get online to Lenskart, and their store is opening today. It's going to be a lot of fun down there, but you can use that code LOVENLK100 to get 100 dirham exclusive discount for the first 200 people. If you need shades,
and if you want to do a meet and greet with Shahir, our producer,
he's going to be down there.
He's going to be down there. So not only can you get a pair of glasses on discount, you can also, get an autograph maybe. I don't know.
He's there for the fans. Guys, stay tuned. We are going to be joined by none other Niamh, who's part of Say Yes to the Dress, which is the show airing on Stars Play on February 11th. And we are super excited to have her on the show, so stay tuned. She'll be with us right after this. welcome back to Lovin Dubai Show, one of the biggest reality shows since its debut in 2007. It's making its way to the Middle East and we are so excited. Say Yes to the Dress Arabia airs on February 11th on Stars Play, and here to tell us more about it is none other than Eve, who you may know as Eve presenter on Channel 4 Radio, but who's also participating in the show.
Shh, it's out now. I can't keep it a secret anymore.
No, well, it was a, can I just say, your participation in the show was just the biggest shock that I think has broke internet in Dubai in a while.
Yeah, I've had so many messages like, hang on a sec, are you hosting the show? Wait, are you one of the brides? Hang on a sec, are you getting married? When did all this happen? I'm like, shh.
So
slowly revealing the secret. So like,
okay,
yeah.
but we
What do you want to know?
The thing is, we know you're a bride on the show.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, okay.
But
Officially,
okay.
I'm a bride on the show. Yes.
Okay, but if you followed Eve for any length of time, you'll know that Brent is a big part of her life.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not engaged.
There isn't a ring there. I'm the controversial bride that made it to the show. I don't know how they approved this, but it's a funny story. So
Okay.
I'm absolutely obsessed with Say Yes to the Dress. Back in the UK 10 years ago, I was watching it like with Gok Wan, a very famous fashion designer. And then Randy in America, if you're here, you see it on TLC every night. It's like that girly flick that you've just got to watch and see the dresses. And then I research media. I work on the radio. And then it says, Say Yes to the Dress is coming to Arabia. Where do I apply? How do I get on my favorite show?
So that's literally how it happened. And thought process of your partner at this point.
Yeah, I didn't think about Brent at the time. I just went in and I sent the email and I was like, hey guys, I love you. I just love you. Please take me on the show.
Wow.
And then I remember as I sent the email, I went running into the other room and I was like, baby, we got to talk. And he's like, what? And I was like, do you mind if I go and Say Yes to the Dress? And, you know, we had a private chat and next thing you know.
Can I just say, it's funny though, because it's kind of classic you guys, because I remember, tell me how long ago it was that you kind of like announced a wedding from Vegas. And I was like, oh, they got married. And then I was like, well, did they get married? I'm so confused.
I know. It seems that we're that couple that do things backwards. So we went and did a wedding in Vegas that was a photo wedding in Vegas. That was what we did before we had announced anything or got engaged. And then we did the honeymoon in Hawaii because it was my dream destination, which we just did before we got married. And now we're doing a dress, maybe a dress, before the engagement.
So we don't know if she says yes just yet. We'll find out.
So we're sort of like, we're the backwards couple. We like to do things back to front. We're different. We're just different.
Is there any pressure on Brent at this point? Like Brent, do you feel pressure? Or does it put any pressure on the relationship being like you're just, it's wedding talk, right?
Yeah. Well, I've always been that straight person and I've always said to him, hey, and I think girls, this is some advice. If you get with a guy, don't be too blunt, but I think black and white is the best way to be. And just go, look, do you see yourself with a ring in your finger? Do you see a dog in your life? And if you can see those things, we should continue. But if you don't see these things, then it's not going to work.
Gotcha.
And I think just being black and white. And that's the first thing I said to him when I met him. No pressure. No pressure. And he just was like, yeah, okay, we'll just go with it.
No pressure, but
But
we're going to do it at some point.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. Tell me about the other brides on the show. There's how many of you?
Oh, there's, I think there's about 8. No, maybe 16.
Okay.
Not too sure, but there's a few of us. There's quite a few, all from all different nationalities. Actually, there might be about 20, all different nationalities.
Wow.
So you've got Indian, Filipino, Lebanese, South African, American, me, I'm Iraqi, Polish.
Interesting.
Everywhere, like everyone from everywhere. They've done so well to bring all regions together. You've got, let's say, Saudi and Lebanon. And so you've got the Arabic culture to stay true to Say Yes to the Dress. And some of the episodes are half in Arabic and then the other half are in English.
Okay.
So I think that they've done that really nicely, that they've stayed true to the Middle East to represent, and we're like proud of that. I'm like so proud of it. But then also they have the English one so that it can go around the world and everyone can understand.
And just so everyone gets like a quick recap, a quick summary, the show gives brides the region a once in a lifetime opportunity to feature on the show and find their perfect wedding dress. So the Arabian edition is the 25th local spin-off of the popular series featuring 20 brides from various various cultural backgrounds, aged between 23 and 50, in search of their dream wedding dress. So how does that, tell me about the dream wedding dress. And did you have stores in line? Are there lots of places to go, or do they tell you to go here, or how does it work?
So on Say Yes to the Dress Arabia, they had a bridal place that was Haza Couture, and you went in and it's massive. There's just thousands of dresses. I'm that bride that I have no idea what I want. I just went in with the narrative of, I'm a Disney princess. We love Disney. Brent took me to Disneyland for our first holiday together, and we've literally been obsessed ever since. So I basically went in and said, "Hi, this is Disney Princess Cinderella. This is Disney Princess Little Mermaid, and go find me a dress that matches those. Go." Okay, and that's what happened. And I was like, okay, whether they found that dress that's one or the other or a mix. You have to watch the show.
Well, tell me about the show. So I know there's some synopsis of the show, and I've definitely seen it over the years. But in terms of, is it a reality show that focuses on drama? Is it looking for emotion? Is it trying to trigger you?
Oh yeah.
Tell us about that.
So the reason I love Say Yes to the Dress Arabia is because it is real. I genuinely mean it is real lives, real parents, real family, real love stories, maybe some real breakups. I don't know what happened during the show. And it's real budgets. So there's real money. It's not like a joke.
Really?
There's no setup. It's truly, every bride is on there to genuinely buy a dress. Genuinely. And I feel like once you're there, you'll know, when you see the show, you will realize it is not set up. Everything is real. The cameras are just rolling. The mics are live all the time. So all of the things that's going on, I'm in the back crying because I want to speak to Brent to tell him, I need you to see because I'm that bride that wants my man to see the bride, but sadly he can't be part of the show, because we're rivals a little bit. And so I'm back there on the phone going, I want you to be here, and can you see my dress? And I'm literally in tears, and they're filming, but we're not in a beautiful setting or anything. So it's really real. It's really raw. I had to tell my dad, Bob, please, whatever you do, please, Baba, don't say any naughty words. And he's like, Habibi, trust me, wallah, I do good for you. I will be nice. Because you don't know what parents are going to say. You don't know what they're actually going to come out of their mouth. You can't control, you can't filter your parents. So that's the authenticity that I love about this show.
So in terms of bringing family on, you brought your mom and your dad?
Mom, dad, brother Adam.
Amazing.
Best friend Tara, who came through as well. You got to have a girl there to give you the side that you want, the hot, sexy side. But the parents obviously going to give you the whole cover-up thing. Yeah, what is this?
Are you nervous? Because we've actually had a couple of people that were on reality shows before, and I think they're great people, and they just say it was just swiveled, and their persona was nearly dragged through the mud at some point. So are you nervous about that? Because the show is airing this weekend, by the way. I love reality shows. I'm so excited to see it.
I only agreed to do this show because I knew I could be more authentic self. I'm genuinely going there with, I have a mission. I want a dress. And what can go wrong with wanting to get a dress? You're trying to get a wedding dress. It's a positive show. It's all about love. There is some realness. There is some rawness. There will be tears. And I will tell you, I cry. I cry. And
I nearly cried when you told me about you wanted Brent.
I know. And I was like, because it was just, you're there, but you actually forget that the cameras are there. And there was a moment where the camera crew and everybody just, and this is a secret, everyone just, how you have a setup and everyone's around you and there's a producer and somebody in your ear and you're like, okay, but everyone just went quiet. And then when you come out in a certain dress, everyone just disappears. And then you just have your family genuinely talking or crying or going, and then one moment, you came out and I'm in a Cinderella dress thing and my dad cries and I cry and everyone, the producer cried. And then at the end, when everything just went stop, the producer came up to me and said, I actually cried during your show. And we hadn't even aired it. It was just watching it. And for the heartfelt, I genuinely feel like this is one of those shows that be ready for the tissue box. Because
weddings are so emotional.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right? And this is that type of TV show. It's girls be ready to cry, be ready to laugh at the parents who say silly things. It's just one of those really fun, lovable shows. There will be controversy. I'm sure when it comes to there's some Desi dresses you'll see. There's some Arabic dresses with the hijabs. So we should be proud of that. But I'm sure that the controversy that goes on there and people telling you like, you can wear this, you can't wear this, that's where it's going to be fun.
Okay, well, I have to ask, towards the end of your show, I think the viewers want to know, are we going to see some excitement, some wedding bells or anything?
Brent Black.
I feel like the producers are going to try and swing that, right? That's what they would try and push at the end. If I was a producer, that's what I would be leaning towards.
Yeah, well, did I get a dress? Did the mission get accomplished? Can you actually have a Cinderella and a Little Mermaid mixed together, or a dress that is Disney enough? And, you know, can I get a dress before a ring?
You tell us.
Go watch the show.
Go watch the show.
Go watch the show.
Okay, so the show is on Stars Play.
Yes.
How can we watch it?
It's sort of like one of those streaming services where you sign up and you just download it. And you know, like how when you're watching, say, The Witcher, and you go into the streaming service on Stars Play, and it will pop up with an episode. So I believe that the first episode, which I'm on, which I'm very grateful for, they will pop up on the 11th. 2 episodes, one will be in Arabic and one will be in English. And then and every time you go back into Stars Play and you're clicking in it, every week they'll be uploading 2 more episodes. So you have to wait.
I want everything done
I know,
once.
right? I was thinking, could you just put all the episodes so we can just binge watch it? But no, they don't let you binge watch it. You got to wait for the next episode to come out the following week. So it's every 2 episodes every week.
You know, I have to say, before you leave us, so Say Yes to the Dress is coming. We've spoken before about Real Housewives. And I think like you're actually going to be a bit of a trailblazer in terms of bringing these reality shows to the Middle East. How does that feel?
Well, you know what? I feel proud that I'm half Arabic, half Iraqi, and I can actually say that I was part of the first Say Yes to the Dress Arabia, which I'm like, yes, I'm so proud. Like, and you know, for my dad and his culture to feel like we are now out in the world, like the world can look at us, and this is such a positive light that is shining on the Middle East. So for that, I'm like super proud, and my name gets to be there on the first, you know, sort of big viewing eyes of the world looking in at the Middle East and the UAE. So super proud, super grateful, and I can't wait for this to go out there in the world. Come on.
Neither can I. I'm super excited and very well said. And we literally cannot wait to watch it this weekend. I'm going to be binge watching from the first weekend, second weekend, third weekend, all on Stars Play. Airs on February 11th. Eve, thank you so much. We're going to be watching with.
I know. I've even got goosebumps thinking about it. I'm like, thank you for having me, guys.
Not at all.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for joining us.
This is gorgeous.
This is Studio 2. Guys, this is still
beautiful.
temporary. We're moving into Studio 1 and it will be a whole other
Well, thank you, Love and
scenario.
Dubai, for having me. We love you guys.
Not at all. Thank you so much. Guys, stay tuned. We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe and wash your hands. Bye-bye.